Sneak peek. Alright everybody, welcome back to another episode of The World's Worst Fishing. I'm Chris Jones. Thanks so much for being here today. Before we start today's video, make sure and like and subscribe, notification bell, all that good YouTube stuff. We want to grow the channel as big as possible. So with that out of the way, it's time for another remelt. And it's time for another big box brand remelt, because those are just the funnest. So we're actually at a new store today. I'll show you here in just a minute. I don't ever come here, so I'm not even sure what they have. But I think it's going to be super fun. We're going to drop probably $75 to $100 on some stuff here today. So we need to get lots of likes so that I can try to recoup that investment here to bring you this video. So let me flip the camera around. I'll show you where we're at today. Okay, welcome to Dick's Sporting Goods, Tallahassee. I've maybe been in here 2 or 3 times in my life, and every time I walk in, it's super nice, and then I wonder why I don't come here more often. But I really don't play any sports. I'm not very athletic, so maybe that's why. Regardless, they do have quite a good little outdoorsman section, and we're going to go in there and see what they have in the way of plastics. Probably find a few things that I don't normally see at Bass Pro and Academy, and hopefully we will bring y'all some good stuff. Gonna drop, you know, a pretty good chunk of change on it today, and hopefully we can remelt some good stuff for you guys and gals. All right, we are back in the fish cave, and my goal when I was walking in was $75, and look at this, we got really close, $72.15. So this will be the $75 big box brand bait meltdown video. So let's see what all we have. Actually, we're going to start with these. These guys fancying themselves hand pourers, right? Hand poured. And they look like hand pourers. These are actually gorgeous. I love the sort of pink purple highlight there, violet highlight. They even poured a little bit of orange throats on them. Nice little kind of watermelon top. And I'm not sure what's going on in the tail there, but we'll definitely melt down a few of these. But I'm also going to save probably 2 of them, and then we're going to do a color match video of a big box brand hand poured swim bait. Here's a little 5-inch hand poured trout, and here's a color that I'm really excited about. It's not anything special from a technical perspective, but this is what I'm calling Ghost Purple Shad. Completely see-through bottom, little hint of a purple-blue color shift, and black top. So anyway, yeah, I saw these and I was like, hand poured swim baits, I gotta pick those up. All right, Yum Dingers. So this is a really, really cool color, Summer Gill, and I think I may have done a video on this color, like an old Popular Colors episode. Really, really pretty. It's like a smoked charcoal gray with some blue and black flake, and then sort of a light chartreuse with some gold flake on the bottom. So because I just refused to pay Gary Yamamoto's inflated, pumped prices, I figured, hey, I'll pick up a couple of Yums and we'll smoke those down. I think that's going to be really cool. Let's see, next up we have, oh, Gambler. Yeah, I absolutely love Gamblers. Ghost Shad. Speaking of, yeah, I just showed y'all my Ghost Purple Shad. Well, here is Gambler's Ghost Shad. Really awesome there in the Easy Swimmer. I might have another bag of those. I don't see it. Oh yeah, here we go. So 3 bags of those. So we're going to be melting down a ton of Easy Swimmers here. Let's see, we got a couple Kitech swim baits. There we go. The Impact Shad. And this kind of looks like a baby bass to me, but they're calling it, what are they calling this? Silver Flash Minnow. Yep, so Kitech is not safe today. We have some Berkeley Pit Bosses. Okay. Yep. Those are not safe today. That's going to be fun right there. I love the Pit Boss. That one's going to hurt, melting that down. Oh, we have some more Kitechs. I forgot about these. Alright, this bag is legit in the way. And then some saltwater lures. Why not, right? DOA. So these are going to be a much firmer plastic, so it'll be interesting to see how these melt down. Alright, I think we're going to start with the Kitechs. Gotta find my scissors. So anyone who is a huge fan of the Kitechs, look away now. We are cutting them up. And the last time I melted down some Kitex, the plastic smelled absolutely horrible. Let's, yep, that smells horrible. Okay. Something about these Kitex. They put some nasty scent on there, but I have to say, it smells like it's really good and natural. So I applaud that. So here's a close-up of the color. It's very baby bass to me. So anyway, that's kind of what we're going to start with, and we're going to add a little bit of heat stabilizer and then start getting these melted down. All right, in our Kitex, going in the wave, and we'll start them at like a minute 30 and see what we've got. All right, there's a little thumbnail action for you. So there they are right there in the cup, melting down, and I'm really actually surprised at how little plastic I have. This really only measured out to about 3/4 of a cup total of plastic. So not a lot of plastic there in those Kitex, but I mean, that's one of the best baits ever, so it really doesn't matter how much plastic is in it. However, we're going to see what we can do with it. I think we're actually going to make some different swim baits with it. All right, and here we go. Here's our Kitex plastic, and that is exactly 3/4 of a cup. And we're going to run some other different small swim baits in it. Let's see what we can do. Just see how many of these we can get. We're not going to get all 8, I don't think. It's just simply not enough plastic. I was thinking it was going to be a little bit more plastic. That's why I bought 3 of them. 3 little boxes of them, but definitely not going to be enough. Maybe we'll get 5. Okay, I think we'll stop there. All right, let's take a look at these Kitex. Drum roll, please. All right. I think they're going to look really good. Oh, yeah, they do. Okay, this color, it's definitely sexier as the laminate that it started as, but this ain't bad. This is not bad at all. It's crazy how much different this plastic feels than the plastic that I use, the raw plastic, the dead-on plastic. It's so different. It's like it's lighter. Yeah, check that out. Let's take a look at the tail portion. Yeah, you can really kind of see the colors going on there. And this is the Angling AI Bloodline swim bait mold, just without the eyes and the bloodlines. Because, you know, those Kitex didn't have eyes or anything like that. They were just a solid laminate. So I said, well, we'll kind of reproduce that effect, but in a regular swim bait. And there are the other 2. So I actually have enough plastic to get a few more of these. So you're not going to get as many baits as you originally started with. You know, remelting is not 100% efficient. You're always going to lose a little bit of material. But we could probably get 4 more of these. All right, Skeet Reese, you are next. Here is the Pit Boss. Now, this used to be Berkeley Havoc, but I guess they got rid of the Havoc stuff and now put these in a different package. So anyway, these are incredible. I guess this color is called Skeet's Hot Crawl. Pit Boss is an amazing bait. It's a bait that I currently still fish with. Oh my God, that is good. Yeah, we're gonna need to do a color match on this. I'm gonna save one. Yeah, gonna save one. The other ones are getting smoked. Smoked, smoked, smoked. So we are going to throw these in here. And again, everyone, you know, the purpose of these videos, obviously, you know, I guess in no particular order, but number 1 is entertainment. But secondly, it's to show you that you can use, you know, your leftover plastics or store-bought plastics. Maybe you don't want to use, you know, maybe you got a bunch of bags of worms that you don't want to use anymore. You know, you can remelt these things. So don't ever really throw away your used plastics just because I'm doing it with new ones here. You know, save all your stickworms, save all your frogs, you know, your horny toads and things. And you can basically recycle your baits. That's less waste, and you know, you're getting more bang per buck. Let's say you go through, you know, 200 sweet beavers flipping Lake Okeechobee. Well, you can turn them into new punching baits. So, you know, while this is kind of fun and the novelty of just cutting up brand new baits, this has a real practical use in bait making. Hey, that's really cool. I think that's going to look pretty good. And that's like a silver flake in there. So I think that's a really interesting choice. I would have not thought to put silver flake in a orange crawfish color. So yeah, way to go, Skeet. All right, here we go. Paradiddles. Yeah, y'all thought it was going to be a drum roll, didn't you? Let's see how Skeet Reese's Pit Boss remelt looks. Oh yeah, baby. Check it out. And I'll tell you, this plastic smells horrible too. Look at that though. That actually turned out really nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this runner and then the rest of the plastic and try to run the next mold so that we can get 2 full molds out of this. All right, and there are both runs, so I was able to get both molds filled, just couldn't do it all at once. So, you know, if you play your plastic right, you can squeeze out a couple extra baits. So anyway, that actually turned out really nice. I think I'm gonna like the next ones better though. Let's go ahead and look at those Yum Summer Gills. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to these. That is absolutely just an awesome color. But it's on the chopping block nonetheless. Oh yeah, I forgot Yums have like that notch in the egg sac there. Or I think I just felt that. I don't know. Have to take a look and see. Maybe it's on the other side. Yeah, really, check this color out though. Who wants to see a color match video on this? Leave me comments below. Let's see if we can pull that one off. Beautiful color. I have a feeling this is going to look really good melted down. Really awesome stuff here from Yum. Yeah. Looks yummy to me, so not false advertising. Holy cow, Yum for the win. This looks absolutely incredible, and it's like halfway melted down. No air bubbles yet in this plastic, and it doesn't smell horrible. So Yum is definitely winning the day here. All right, so these were stick worms at first, and they were so nice, I thought it appropriate to make them into new stick worms. Solid color stick worms. So we're gonna see how many we can get here. Definitely wish I had more of these because these look really great. Yeah, we're gonna have to stop at just those 2 right now, but that's okay. I think these will look really awesome. All right, let's take a look. Oh yes, I absolutely knew those were going to be stunners. Yeah, let's check it out. This is definitely my favorite so far. Look at that. Really beautiful color. And it wouldn't really be all that difficult to actually make this one. Or to make the original. Because I mean the original was that laminate, which was just gorgeous. This is the Bass Tackle 5-inch BT stick. So whenever I'm not doing like the core shot mold stuff, that's my preferred stick mold of choice. I've had these a long time and they've been super awesome. Yeah. There you go. Yum sticks into BT sticks. The Ghost Shad Easy Swimmers, and I have an example here. Look how pretty this is. It's basically just clear bottom with some blue highlight powder, interference powder, and then sort of a charcoal smoke top with some little gold flake and hologram flake in that bottom color. Really pretty. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this looks like once it's all melted down. So the Gambler plastic looks really good. Very few bubbles, so we're gonna go ahead and run these. These started as the Easy Swimmer swim baits, and now they're going to become jerk baits. All right, here we go. We should get all 3 of these because that cup was about to overrun there. So we had a lot of plastic, yeah. Yeah, I think we'll definitely get all 3. Beautiful. About time one of these worked out, huh? Do a little refill in there. Really pretty color. It basically turned into a smoked charcoal with blue highlight with gold and hologram flake. Yes, check that out. See what I mean? Sort of like a smoked charcoal with blue highlight and the gold and hologram powders. Really, really nice. Now, I liked it much better as the original laminate, I will say that. This didn't look quite as good as I thought it was going to look. Now, the Summergill stickworms earlier, they came out looking absolutely awesome. But I definitely liked this one better as the laminate, but that's not too bad. And we actually have enough plastic left over to probably do this again. I might save it, however, just for time purposes, but really, really great stuff. And that Gambler plastic remelted beautifully. Okay, this one is going to be real interesting, at least from my standpoint. It's such a different gig here. Beautiful color, though. Beautiful little laminate. It's got the string cut hologram flake in it. And, I mean, that is some durable plastic. That is very much a firm saltwater durometer. So I'm really looking forward to seeing if they remelt well or if they just burn up. So we will definitely add our heat stabilizer. I have never remelted any saltwater lures, I don't think. So anyway, oh, you know what? There's some like green highlight in those. I don't know if you can really tell. Yeah, you can see it in the tail. See the tail right there? That little green powdery? Yeah. Awesome color. Way to go, guys. I need to do that one myself. Okay, so because this was a very firm saltwatery blend of plastic, which actually looks really nice in the cup, I said, well, let me try to hand pour a couple of really big saltwater size baits here. So we have some silicone molds. This is the Stank X Rocket, 7-inch here. I was like, well, this mold requires a really firm plastic. So yeah, let's send it with a big bait here. Get that going, yeah, nice in the tail. Okay, yeah, I figured I would have maybe just enough for 2 of these. It's a very, very beefy mold. But yeah, cool. I think that's gonna look sweet. Yeah, you can kind of see the green pearl in that. Really, really cool stuff there. Okay, let's look at these hand pours here. So my first thoughts, incredibly detailed mold. I don't know if this is aluminum that this is poured in, silicone, or maybe something else. Incredible details. I love the face, like it just looks mean. Really, really great mold. You can see it was poured very flat on the top. Had a little bit of cold cracking issues. Let's see, one of them here. Yeah, we can kind of see some cold crack issues there and there. You can see that separation. This might just delaminate. I don't think it will, but it looks like there was a little bit of separation there. Yeah, no, that's poured really well. The fact that tore instead of peeled apart is really well. So awesome thing here. It's interesting. I've never even heard of these. So yeah, lunkers beware. Hand poured by Death himself. Made in China. So are they made in China or are they hand poured by an individual? Maybe it's an individual in China. Either way, we're going to melt down just 3 of them. I don't know what we can do with that, but we'll do something. All right, y'all, those 3 little swim baits made that much plastic. So I don't have much, so I'm just going to pour a few worms here. So anyway, yeah, oh yeah, boy, I forgot how challenging this mold is. Anyway, not a lot of plastic to work with from those itty bitty baits. So anyway, going to pour a few worms, and Those swim baits, those big swim baits from the DOA baits are curing, so we will show those to you whenever they are done and ready. Check it out, check it out. I even put some custom eyes on there, world's worst fishing eyes. I had Matt at Dead Meat make those for me, but yeah, check that out. These were DOA shrimp baits 10 minutes ago, or not shrimp baits, just swim baits. I'm used to saying DOA shrimp in the same sentence. So yeah, really, really cool color. I think I got the plastic a little hot, and so it may have kind of dulled the effect of the hologram flake. But isn't that cool? From little tiny swim baits to big, big, big Mondo swim baits. And now, speaking of other swim baits, those little teeny tiny ones, here are the worms. Yeah, that's a custom hand-poured silicone mold right there. Beautiful. Really soft plastic, so I would expect those swim baits to tear really easily, which is a shame because they're poured really well. All right, everybody, there is the spread. I have to say, even with some of the fancier stuff on the table, this was my favorite. The Yum Dingers stick worms into my stick worms. Yeah, I think those came out really, really awesome. So, please let me know in the comments down below which of these turned out best, which one is your favorite, and if you are thinking about getting into this great hobby, a common place to start is taking some of your leftover plastics, you know, maybe get some old baits out of your tackle box that you know you're not going to use, dig into the bottom of your boat and pull out your used stick worms, get you a cheap mold, get you an injector, ask me for advice if you want some help, and boom, you immediately have an end to the hobby without spending a lot of money. Remelt some stuff, see if you enjoy it, see if you like doing it, and then maybe you can move into getting raw plastic and raw materials, and then the creativity just never ends. So anyway, let me know which was your favorite. All right, everybody, getting a little fresh air outside because some of those scented, smelly plastics, yeah, that was smelling pretty bad, and I don't run my ventilation fans quite as hard whenever I'm filming because of all the background noise. So definitely, if you're making baits at home, do your best to ventilate. Just on camera, sometimes I run them on a lower speed just so that it's not so loud. But anyway, I'm gonna head inside. Hope y'all enjoyed another big brand remelt. Let me know in the comments down below which one was your favorite, and if you want to see more of these videos, I'll certainly bring them to you. If there's a brand of baits other than Z-Man, because you cannot melt Z-Man, that you really want to see me smoke down, let me know. You know, I'd love to do some Biospawn or some 6th Sense or something like that, stuff that I've never done. So let me know, we'll do it. Thanks for watching The World's Worst Fishing.